Why was Persepolis designed with such astonishing precision and order? Who decided that visitors should ascend its stairways slowly and ceremonially? What messages do the reliefs, column capitals, and stone guardians of this complex convey? And on the night this city was set ablaze, was its destruction merely a military decision? Or did human emotions, ancient grudges, and unresolved rivalries also play a role? To find the answers, we must first understand this city, not merely as a ruin, but as a living place of meaning. Persepolis, known in ancient texts as Parsa, was constructed by order of Darius the Great around 518 BCE. This complex served as a ceremonial capital, a place for official rituals, receptions of representatives from subject nations, and the grand celebration of Nowruz. The city was built upon a stone platform covering approximately 125,000 square meters, dominating the plain of Marv Dasht as a tangible symbol of the might and grandeur of the Achaemenid Empire. But why was Persepolis designed with such exact order and precision? Because this structure was not merely a building, but the embodiment of a philosophy that sought to present the world as orderly, harmonious, and governed by law. Every angle, every proportion, every symmetry reflected an ideology that defined power through structure and balance. The broad, gently sloping stairways guided visitors toward the Apadana Palace. But who decided that this ascent should be slow and ceremonial? This was a deliberate choice. Each step was meant to become part of a ritual, slow, dignified, and composed, as though entering a realm beyond ordinary life. The Apadana Palace, supported by 72 immense columns, crowned with bull and lion capitals, displayed the magnificence of imperial authority. But what message did the reliefs, capitals, and stone guardians truly carry? They were the silent language of power, a message of stability, justice, and unity. These images proclaim that the empire was not ruled by the sword alone, but grounded in order, respect, and wisdom. Yet before Darius, there was a name that shone like a gentle light upon the soul of Persian history: Cyrus the Great. He believed that rulership was only worthwhile when people felt secure under its shadow, not fearful. In his vision, the king was the guardian of his people, not the owner of their lives. In his charter, he declared that no one should be forced into a belief against their will. He showed mercy to defeated enemies and restored temples instead of destroying them. It is said that in the final days of his life, Cyrus spoke these words: "Power that brings suffering to humanity is a curse, not glory. The greatness of man lies not in domination over others, but in mastery over oneself." And his final request was this: "Bury me without ornaments, so future generations may know that he who once ruled the world was also a son of the earth." Artaban, the young architect, stood among the columns of Parsa. The very stones he had once shaped now stood as silent witnesses to history. The wind moved through the pillars, settling a soft layer of dust upon reliefs that had once spoken of glory. He thought quietly, where does true power reside? In a crown that falls, in a city that burns, or in an idea that survives for centuries? Deep within his mind, he heard the answer. Not as a voice, but as a gentle truth. What remains is neither walls nor commands, but that which makes a human more humane. Perhaps we are born to build, not to remain. Perhaps mankind's true purpose is not immortality, but honorable living. And if a name should one day endure, let it be not for power, but for the light we ignited in the hearts of others. This was the legacy of Cyrus. This was the dream of Darius. And this is humanity's unspoken covenant with its own conscience.